What's up, Chad? On spring break. That's what that means. Streaming every day. What? There was a wall behind me. Literally so fake, I swear. Like,
make ends meet, but at the end of the day, he's alive.
Finally tonight, 3 kids who clearly know right from wrong, turning down a bribe from a suspected criminal in order to help the police, and they even got a bigger reward in the end. Here's ABC's Ron Claiborne.
Fort Worth police were searching this neighborhood for a serial burglar.
This actor had been breaking into people's homes and stealing property.
As Officer J.R. Cox cruised down the street, 3 boys flagged him down.
They start waving their arms, and I'm like, whoa, okay. So I stop, and before I can even get out of the car, they surrounded my patrol car, and they start telling me everything.
As soon as we seen the cop, we just ran to it.
They told Officer Cox a suspicious man had just come up to them as they were walking to school and offered them money to help him hide.
He said he'll give us $20 each if we hide him. Then we was like, nah. I knew it was bad to take it.
The boys, Kenyon, David, and Travante, pointed to where they saw the suspect headed. Police found Ricardo Rojas in a closet in an empty house and arrested him. For their crime-fighting efforts, these 3 young heroes were honored at their school.
Thank you, guys.
Recognized with special certificates from the city of Fort Worth. And a big surprise. A new bicycle for each of them.
If it wasn't for these kids, there's no way we would have found them that day.
For these boys, it was a lesson they didn't have to learn. They already knew it.
Always do the right thing. Even if it's a big offer, just still do the right thing because you don't know what happens next.
Ron Claiborne, ABC News, New York.
Good kids and some likely good parenting there. Thank Ron for that story, and we thank you for watching. I'm Tom Yamas in New York, GMA, and This Week in the Morning, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow night. Have a great evening. Good night.
New court documents identify 15-year-old Caleb Sharp as the suspect.
Hello?
Hi. Hello.
What's up, ugly dude?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, bye.
I was.
I just lost my voice, that's all.
Oh.
that game off. What did you see?
I don't. Oh, hold on. I'm getting info. Like,
There's 4 niggas right here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. 5 niggas. What? Bro, my building didn't even come out, bro. It was like 7 niggas there, bro. No IT in our names.
In the deadly school shooting. According to an affidavit filed Thursday, detectives say Sharp wanted to teach everyone a lesson about what happens when you bully others. Sharp's parents told detectives the teenager had written a suicide note over a week ago.
This young gentleman got sucked into a counterculture of violence. A culture that is enamored with school shooting.
Students who know the suspect confirm his YouTube channel featured these videos, since removed, which show him firing guns. It's not clear if all the weapons were real. On Wednesday, investigators say Sharp brought an AR-15 rifle and pistol to Freeman High School. Court documents say he got the guns from his father's large gun safe located at their home.
The shooter may be on the 2nd level. Suspect in his team.
Investigators say the suspect went to the school's 2nd floor hallway and pulled out the rifle, which jammed. As he grabbed the handgun, 15-year-old Sam Strahan tried to intervene, but was shot twice and died. Strahan is being remembered as a hero.
He was always smiling around the halls, super nice kid.
Strahan's dad died in an accident on Father's Day, compounding the loss for his mother.
Half her family is now gone, part because of senseless violence.
3 other students were also shot in the attack. They're all recovering. Sharp to the ground and held him there until a deputy arrived.
And I have no doubt in my mind that Joe Bone was a big reason why things weren't worse than...
At an emotional community meeting last night, the students and staff received a long standing ovation. For Today, Joe Fryer, NBC News, Rockford, Washington.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click.
A remarkable story of bravery and quick thinking. Peoples is an Iraq vet home on leave. On Tuesday, he was in this bank in Sarasota, Florida, with his young sons. Surveillance video shows a robber entering the bank waving a gun. Sergeant Peoples can be seen in the background, standing with his 4- and 6-year-old boys. The suspect demanded money, threatened to kill anyone who didn't get on the ground. But watch as Sergeant Peoples directs his kids to get down and then moves chairs in front of them, all the while standing there, guarding the boys. Just before the suspect fled with a bag of cash, he turned and pointed his gun at the 6-year-old and made a threat.
He pointed the weapon at my son, and the exact words, I'm not sure, but it was something of the nature of, don't try anything or else the kitty will get it.
With that, Sergeant Peoples sprang into action, following the suspect out to the parking lot where he climbed into his white minivan. Now watch closely, and you'll see him slamming into the suspect's getaway car. What happened next wasn't caught by surveillance cameras. The suspect got out of his car and pressed his gun against the sergeant's forehead. That's when Peoples' military training kicked in.
When he put that gun in my face after I got out of the car, I did a wrist lock on him, took the weapon away from him, got him in kind of like a half Muay Thai clinch around the back of the neck, brought him down to the ground.
The Sarasota County Sheriff honored him for his bravery. And joining us this morning, Staff Sergeant Eddie Peoples and his sons, Ikaika and Keone. Good to have all of you with us this morning.
Hey, Erica.
Quite a story. You're getting a lot of attention for this one.
Oh, yes.
This must have been for you, though, because you're in this situation not only as a trained soldier, so you have, obviously a certain set of instincts that come along with that, but you're there as a dad.
Yes, this was a new variable for me because I've never, and he would hit me, it would be okay.
And so he actually said something to you, something to the effect of threatened your children.
He didn't.
Teenager shopping with his mom is credited tonight.
Well, the teen trusted not to think about the little girl he protected from a pervert over the weekend.
I seen the guy grabbing himself, and my mom goes, Cam, let's go, keep walking. I was like, no, something's going on.
The 17-year-old was at the South Bay Target with his mom on Saturday when he noticed that man fixated on a young girl pushing a shopping cart.
I was close enough where I could smell the liquor coming from his mouth. It was horrible.
But it got worse when a man thrust himself up against the somewhat startled youngster, prompting Cameron to step in.
So I'm just going, excuse me, sir, do you know her? And the first thing he said was, I'm not a pervert. I didn't ask you that, sir.
He was big, and Cameron had no fear at all. He just stood firm on the fact that he knew that what this man was doing was wrong.
Indeed, Cameron suggested the suspect leave the store, and he did. Cursing most of the way. Store manager would later call to say that store surveillance video had been turned over to police.
I'm very proud of him, but it's totally within his character. He is not afraid to do what's right.
There was also heartfelt thanks from the young victim.
Wait, what? What? Chad? Clip it, please? Please? Can I get a clip? Please? Please, bro. Oh my.
Victim's mom, who was apparently in the bathroom at the time.
I'm just happy that I was there to be able to protect her, because, you know, you never know what could have went on.
Police advise parents never to leave their small children alone in the store. Take them to the bathroom with you. Now, Heather Cook says the store...
Our gig speed network not only downloads files up to 20 times faster, we go beyond fast with 4G backup for complete reliability.
I want that. Start now and get a $500 prepaid card. Call now. Comcast Business. Beyond fast.
A senior quarterback with a 95-yard touchdown run to win the state championship game. Leading a team that just 2 years ago had a 1-10 record to their first state title in more than 16 years. Champions! Historic. Impressive. But this is a story about much more than football. This is a story about a coach, a quarterback, and a little but loaded question that changed their lives. Late summer 2015, Harding University High School, Charlotte, North Carolina. Dan Reiner, a first-year head coach, tasked with turning around the Rams' abysmal, underfunded program and breaking some bad news to sophomore Raheem Murphy.
Comes to me and says, oh, hey, by the way, Raheem Murphy and some other guys are not eligible. I was like, Raheem's not eligible? Like, I was like blown away because he's so smart.
But he didn't.
When he told me that, I didn't show any emotion, but like once I got home, I just cried for like 2 days straight.
Home. A complicated word in Raheem's life back then.
I had
Chad, really? This kid's probably looking up my YT right now. starting to think I got on anonymous mode. Nope, not starting to load it off. Putting YT and TTV in your name clearly does not help. I'm actually doing a giveaway when I hit either 50, or I might do 20 subscribers, either 50 or 20. But I only need one more subscriber to hit 20. That's a big goal that I have been wanting to achieve. 20 subs. It's all good. We're gonna grind. We're gonna grind for the 1K. We're gonna grind for the 2K. And we're gonna grind for the 3K. So we're gonna keep grinding. You dig? Gotta stay positive. I'm gonna edit this shit on you. He didn't die? This man was at 6 health.
Be on my own at times, and sometimes I'll stay at my friend's house. Me and my sister stay at my friend's house. We were going back and forth.
We're homeless.
Yeah, basically, I wasn't stable in a stable home.
When he was 5 years old, Brahim lost his mother to a brain aneurysm.
And after that, it was like everything went downhill. My dad loves me and everything, but we were just going through problems.
Coach Greiner started to notice that when he dropped Brahim off at home, it was never the same place twice.
Eventually, he just opened up to me, and he was like, I have to stay with my sister from place to place. And I didn't know what to do at times, so I go into my office, and I start thinking, I'm like, God, something's tugging at my heart.
And now Sam Greiner has spent years talking faith, family, and football. So he called his wife, Connie. Okay. It was time to practice what he preached.
So he stayed with us. We had dinner a couple times with him. And, I fell in love.
And their daughters, Charlie and Journey, just 2 and 3 years old at the time, absolutely smitten with a new big brother. So when it came down to that little life-changing question...
He's like, is it okay if I just stay here with you guys for a minute? So Brahim, you stay here as long as you want to. And 2 years later...
An adjustment, but it worked.
I just felt that when I had someone caring for me, I felt like it made me do better in school, and it made me want to do better in life.
His grades shot up, straight A's. Brahim said in finding a family, he also found faith.
Once I met God, it made turn my life also.
And football, well, that fell into place. But this story is far from finished. Brahim will leave for college in the summer. He earned a scholarship.
Academy at West Point.
Alright, chat, peace.
Cause Connie gonna make me. They're